Hello, hello. Okay, it's working. And hello! Hi, everyone! Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. Hello? Is this too loud? Maybe. Oh, hi! Hello! Yay! Thank you again for joining on the second stream. In case you guys are wondering which way I'm facing, because last time I was facing the kitchen, basically I've just flipped the camera to show the living room because I know it's a day after Christmas, but I wanted to show our Christmas tree before we end up putting it away. I think you guys might have seen it though on Jeannie's stream. So, oh my gosh, why isn't the alert box showing? Think no. Okay, that is working. Oh, doy, because the alert box needs to be on top of the video. That would definitely help. Okay, so now let me try to show you guys the tree. And so this is the camera situation. Hi, Meowing.
Back. Good to see you this week. Camera back to life. Nice Christmas tree.
Thank you. Well, the camera is coming back alive because the camera lens, we're hoping, is what broke. And so it's on its way and hopefully it arrives by Tuesday. But right now, I'm using my iPhone. And it's plugged into my computer with a super long cord, and there's less wires, so less prone to accident today. But let me show you the Christmas tree. And this is on tripod, so let me take it over and try to give you a closer look at the Christmas tree before it gets put away for, 2021. So this is our first Christmas tree actually, and I think you guys saw that Jeannie and Henry might have the same ornament, and maybe all of us have an ornament. But yeah, this is the COVID Christmas ornament, and we said first Christmas tree because this is our first Christmas tree together. And then let's see. Wow, please see. And by the way, do you see all the glitter on this? This was driving Dennis crazy because when we were putting up the Christmas tree, there was so much glitter everywhere. Okay, let's go this way so I know. And then our friend dropped off like homemade Christmas ornaments here and then put our name on it. That's really sweet. But yeah, our Christmas tree is just a lot of glitter and lights and ornaments. And so yeah, hope you guys had a great Christmas. Now let's take you back to the kitchen without dropping anyone. I'm gonna be very good and secure about the tripod today so that now my phone doesn't die on top of the camera. So wire, you go right there. And then so I thought before we start, what you guys think of the Christmas tree? Oh, had a great Christmas, thank you. Really? You guys last the Christmas tree till after New Year's? I guess that makes sense. Usually people have it for a couple of weeks. Merry Christmas, Astro Man. It's what I would do running off my phone. Yeah, actually, I'm like pretty surprised like this phone thing isn't as bad as I thought. If last week was coming in like really warm, I heard the camera look kind of blue. The camera might look a little more warm today because I don't know how to switch the settings on this. Beautiful. Oh, 10 out of 10 for the Christmas tree. Thank you. Looks beautiful. Looks very nice. Looks very homey. Volume is great, no background noise. Oh, yay. Oh, there is background noise? Never mind, lol. I have no Christmas tree. Well, that's okay. I actually heard that Christmas trees sold out this year because so many more people were getting Christmas trees this year because everyone was staying at home and stuff like that. But anyways, so in case you're wondering, the title, it says, Let's Escape to Peru. And so basically today we will be cooking a Peruvian dish. And wait, is this, by the way, I feel like either the screen is cut off or the camera is partially cut off. But anyways, the reason I'm wearing a lot of like woolly stuff today is because we are cooking an Incan dish. Have you guys tried like Peruvian food? It's so good. They have, today we'll be making the lomo saltado. And so I try to wear the most like Peruvian-ish thing that's possible, which like they have a lot of like either llamas or alpacas there. And so they have a lot of like woolly type of stuff. And so it's kind of woolly. And then this is a scarf that Jeannie knit for me actually. Isn't this crazy? Jeannie made this by hand. What a talented girl. Yes. Oh, Hosiok's here. Hello. And then we also have some llamas and goats joining us. Ta-da! To keep up with the Incan theme. This is actually the goat from Minions. I don't know if you guys watch Minions 2, but this is the little goat from Minions 2. Dennis got it for me. And then this is a llama, which is colored in like a rainbow color. So we call her Candy Llama. And Dennis painted this for me actually, because I kind of like alpacas because they're so cute. Alpacas are so adorable. Anyways, so before I turn the camera, I thought I would have a feedback session a little bit to get your feedback on how you guys thought the first stream went and also get my self-reflection on things that I get as tips because it's good to get these all down right toward the beginning so that you guys can have an enjoyable stream when you're here. And if there's anything that's like, oh, you know, if you do this thing, it'll make your stream more pleasant to watch or something like that, then I would love to know. So maybe I will start off with like my self-reflection items from the last stream, and then I can look to chat to see what you guys have as recommendations for the next one. I have like a very like mix of things that wait, I can't tell if this is cutting out the screen. It's like very zoomed in compared to what I actually see on my phone, so that's interesting. How did you guys celebrate Christmas?
Hope you got some nice stuff and thanks for taking us on a virtual trip to Peru today. Feedback. Great first stream, just be careful with equipment next time.
Yes, thank you, Meowing. That is a very, very, very good tip, being careful with equipment. That was actually one of my self-reflection points too, just like being slower with equipment and stuff. But yeah, we spent Christmas snowboarding, which was very fun at Mammoth. Thank you, Quick Zix, for following. And that was fun. And the snow was great because it like poured snow right before we went, so that was fun. We had some good runs, and then yeah, and it wasn't too crowded because they made it COVID safe, so they have like the 6 feet apart thing. You need to make reservations in advance. Luckily, Dennis and I have the Icon Pass, so that helps us be able to go without having to sign it in advance because it already has us in the head count. So yeah, it was really fun. I hope you guys get to do some safe COVID outdoor activity. So, yes, so be careful with equipment. Another one was try not to fit way too much stuff in one stream and be conscious of the time, because last time I like didn't get to finish the dish. Miraculously, I finished within the 4 hours, but the only reason I finished within the 4 hours was because the camera forced me to finish within the 4 hours. Ooh, Frankenlow, saw your Instagram. It looks so fun. Yay, thank you. Yeah, it was really fun. It was there was so much trees there and like greenery and like mountains. It's such a treat for the eyes. But Wait, I guess I will be back for the VOD.
Alright.
I'm buffering every...
Merry Christmas to you and Dennis, or like we say in Spanish, fleece, Navidad. Talking about fleece, I finished a bubbling corn plushie. I will show it to you on Twitter.
Oh my god! Hi, Jose Oak. Thank you. That was really funny because I was like, is that how you spell fleece? And then I saw fleece and I was like, oh my gosh, that is very Jose Oak. Yes, thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm super excited to see your plushies. Jeannie said that you're a very talented plushie maker. So yeah, to be conscious of that, I have created and printed out an agenda for today so that I stay conscious of time. And I'm not gonna like try to like jam pack everything like way too much to the point where you might feel anxious when you're looking at my stream. So I'm gonna try to be more realistic on timeline. And then the second point is read chat better. So today I'm going to try to read chat better. Phone notifs, we can see your notifications. Ooh, you can? I don't think any came in, but I'm actually using this program called Shutter Flash. It's created by a streamer named, shoot, I forgot his name, but he's very talented because he created an app and it actually is created for MacBooks. So it's very helpful. And so we can see, yeah. And so basically you can turn off your iPhone notifications. So I've done that. I've put it in the do not disturb mode. So you shouldn't see any of the notifications come in. But if you do see it come in, hopefully it doesn't. It will be like, Redfin has houses for this much. I don't know why. Those are like, I accidentally like, when I was surfing for houses, I turned on the notifications and it sends you so many notifications. So be careful. Airplane mode. We did see one though. Oh, you did. Okay, thank you. Airplane mode. I hope this app works with airplane mode. Let me try putting on the starting soon screen. So I am started, by the way. Just let me try putting on airplane mode. Okay, it is on airplane mode. I don't know why that made it darker all of a sudden. Very strange. Huh, why is it darker all of a sudden? Did I turn down the brightness? Nope, did not turn on the brightness. Okay, well we have a manual fix for that. Let's try more light. This is so dark. I don't know why airplane mode would make it darker. Very strange.
We did see a notification, Irene. We just don't want you to dox yourself. We care for you.
Oh, thank you,
Here are some
Jose.
more funds for Boba. Always
Thank
nice to see
you. Thank you, Jose. I really appreciate it. And I have to order boba today because you gave boba funds last week too. You know what it is? I don't know what it is because it looks bright on my phone, but it looks dark on the screen. I guess this iPhone thing takes a little getting used to. But anyways, it is dark on airplanes. Oh, so maybe that's why, because it turns it on all automatically into dark mode. But I see you. Okay. Now I'm reading in the Justin voice. If Wi-Fi is enabled, notifications will still come through chat. Oh. Huh. Okay. Well, hopefully no more notifications come in, but yeah, we'll take it by ear. And then another one was, looks good enough for me. Okay. Well, the camera lens is coming. And so we're gonna have that camera revive itself again, and so hopefully by then it'll work. But at least you guys know too, some of the stuff you can use if you on stream with the iPhone. I don't know if I'm setting a great example, but and then yeah, other learning lessons. It's just cut my nails to be shorter so I can function better, which I did. Shorter. I can function really well today. And less plastic. You guys will be very happy to hear that I got you real flowers today. And then the last one is, don't talk with a knife in the hand. That is dangerous and also not good to look at. So, yes, those were the learning lessons today. So, what do you guys have in terms of
tips from the first one that I can take away and apply to my future streams. Sadly, have to have a nice stream. Thank you. Never mention the game. Never mention the game. Have a great day or night. Real flowers. You know what's really funny? I did write less plastic. And that's so funny. Yes, we're on the same page. Real flowers. I got you, real flowers. Not talking with knife in hand. That's also a good Among Us strategy. That's very true. I do want to try playing Among Us because that would totally give away maybe that you did it. Okay, Jeannie does that all the time. Dennis taste test. Oh, well, you know, for today, we are definitely going to finish the food, and I'm going to have Dennis try it too. So maybe he'll tell us what it tastes like, either via chat or via, I don't know how he's going to communicate to me today, because usually he would communicate to me via this phone. And then Kakao Talk message me, but that can't happen, so we'll see. Voice reveal, I don't know. But anyways, thank you for the feedback. Let's turn the camera so that we can start cooking. Because yes. Okay, so let me turn the camera. Give us a sign, Dennis. How he could pass notes to you? Yes, like in grade school where you pass love notes to each other. Okay, so let's get the camera showing the kitchen. Okay, why is it so dark? Why is it so dark? Lamp, will you please make it brighter? Okay, there's the kitchen. It is so dark to me. Let me turn the camera. Oh, no, let me turn the laptop. I am it. Is it really dark? Benny-san-you? Is it dark? I can't tell. Is it dark? No, it is? I can't tell. But anyways, let me try to make it so that you guys can see the counter so that we can see what we're cooking today. And I got the recipe printed out too. Ta-da! It even has nutrition facts. But yeah, let me show you a picture of what we're cooking today while I set that up. So we are going to be cooking. Where'd you go? Pinterest. Come on. Lomo saltado. Did it come out on the stream? Okay. So here we go. Sir smorgasbord. Ooh. If you like food, you're gonna like this. So today we're gonna be making this Peruvian lomo saltado. Okay, let's see if I can show this to you. Ta-da! Oh, well, at least this part works much better than the other time with the camera. That's what we're gonna make today. We're gonna make the lomo saltado. It says lomo saltado is the most popular dish at a small restaurant chain in our old neighborhood in Los Angeles called El Pollo Inca. But yeah, I love going to El Pollo Inca, and I think it's one of the more popular like Peruvian foods too. So hopefully you guys like it. Your audio's low. Oh, thank you. It is because the mic was facing the wrong way. I realized like there's a direction to your mic too. Like you have to have the mic facing you. Otherwise you can't hear. Is this good now? Volume is perfect. Okay, thank you. Okay, so now let's see. Let me get out a cutting board and then let me angle the camera so that you guys can see what I'm cooking. Okay, cutting board. So in order to have you some more boba
frowns.
Huh?
Mrs. Real, can you show one of his hands?
Oh, Okay. Well, since you guys gave boba funds, 매니저님, could you please help order a boba? I can't order boba because I can't use my phone. And can we see your hand? Can we see your hand? Yo. Oh, there's your hand. Thank you. And then could you please order a boba?
Hello, Irene. Just wanted to let you know we can still see some notifications. Something about apartments or houses. Also, the audio is better.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. So you can see notifications. Oh, thank you. So those are the notifications for Redfin that I was telling you about. But, oh man, how do I turn that off? So I did put it on airplane mode, but I guess that's not doing it. I think I have to turn off Wi-Fi. And let me turn off notifications specifically for that house because I think that's kind of where it's coming out from. The rest of it will be news notifications, but let's just hope that. Sorry. I'm gonna put on the... Is there a Be Right Back screen? What's that look like? Oh, okay. I'm still here. Don't leave, please. Okay. Okay, so notifications. How do I turn all these off? Okay, I turned that one off, so hopefully it works. Oh man, what in the world? Now, how does airplane mode change things? Okay, oh man, okay. So we're back now. So the lighting got better. I turned off the airplane mode thing because it was just making it darker and I was still getting notifications, but yes. And let's angle this down real quick so that you can see the cooking. So if I want to do that, I might have to have you guys look down on me, which will make me look short, but that's okay. Okay, this is secure, right? Okay, can you see the cutting board? Yes, you can see the cutting board, but I am definitely cut off. So let me angle that real quick once more. Oh, and it's very tilted. Man, this is really hard. I need help. Okay, make it not tilted. I need help. Yes. Could you tilt it down a little bit? Be careful. Don't. No. You have to use the camera. Yes. But don't hit the power sign. Okay. Good, except I can't see the cutting board, so you know what? I think we're gonna have to put it on the chair. This is probably not the safest way to do this. Okay. I'm gonna put my bag on it so that it doesn't fall. Oh, much better. Could you lower it just a little bit, please? Lower? No, as in lower the whole thing. Yes. More? Okay, and then tilt it down a little bit. Just a little. Ah, that's too much. Okay, and then scoot the chair over to that way because the wall is coming out. And then and then make it face more this way a little bit. Okay, and then scoot it to this way a little bit. Okay, good. And I think this is the best we're gonna get. So, It was perfect. Why is the camera backwards? We crooked. Oh yeah, you guys are crooked. Let's see if I can fix that. Is this less crooked? What? There. Okay. Is this less crooked? No, this is still crooked. Oh shoot, it's really hard to do it without. Yeah, I think that should be good. Ah, we finally got it to be not crooked. Except you can't see the cutting board now. Shoot.
Here are some more boba funds for the two of you.
Oh, thank you, Jose. That is very kind of you. Okay, so last one. Just gotta show the cutting board. It's not crooked. It's secured. And we're in business, right? I think this is pretty parallel. Tilt a little lower. Good now. Okay. Then this is perfect. Perfect. That's yay. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess I can't move the camera too much today, but that was the goal though, actually moving the camera more now that it is an iPhone so that I could like move it around easily. But I guess the difficulty is that it is very difficult to set up the angle. Yes, that's the part that's a little difficult. Let me take this off so that it's not a fire hazard. But anyways, Jeannie, thank you for your scarf. I'm putting it to very good use. Okay, so now, and then you guys can see the little guys. Oh, the decorations to show that this is an Incan stream. No, Peruvian stream. Okay, so the issue with that guy is he can't stay upright because his head is too heavy.
Good job, cameraman Dennis Hands.
Nice, nice. Thank you, Meowing and Hoseok. Okay, so we're gonna order the boba because thank you for so much. Thank you for the funds, boba funds, and we didn't get to have any last time. So I'm going to order real quick. And let's see. Where is it? Boba, 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 boba. Ooh, I actually wanted to show this boba to you guys. It's called Factory Tea Bar, and they make milkshake boba. Isn't that awesome? So, okay. Oh, but they open at 11:30, so maybe I'll order it a little later because they open in 3 minutes. But I got flowers for you guys. Real flowers because I had too many fake stuff on the last stream, and so I wanted to get you guys real flowers. Can you smell them? Can you smell them, guys? Pug, how sweet! Oh, you guys like it. Yay. Oh my gosh, it smells good. I wish this was a 5D so that you guys could smell it as well. But yes, these flowers are just for you. So let me put them in a nice little container in a vase for you so that you guys can enjoy the flowers and smell it better. I need scissors. 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 Okay. And so let me just put this inside a vase for you. Nope. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Here's a glass. And then let's just put in a couple of flowers in here. Some real eucalyptus. I should not have cut that so short. Some roses. Ta-da. And some purple flowers. white flowers. Add different heights for dimension, I heard. I don't know how to do flower arrangement. And that's not what I was meaning to do, but I realized like in order to show this to you and have it sit on stream, I have to put it inside one of these things. So it's ending up being a flower arrangement of a sort, but this is actually turning out pretty, don't you think? Is that enough flowers, do you think? Okay, let's see. Maybe one more little white one to make it look more full. There we go. Let me put in some water so that they're not too thirsty. And there you have it. Here are your flowers for today, guys. Real, not fake flowers. Oh, come on, goat. You still gotta stay with the program. Come on. Please don't fall on your face. Come on, sit. Okay, good. Good boy. So there's our flowers. I hope you guys enjoy the color. Maybe that's a little too much, like too much in the way. There we go. Okay, there's just like way too much going on over here now. Okay. Aw, thank you, Florist 100. Yes, that is my other job. I'm part-time florist. Okay, so these are gonna go over here. Is it bright? Is it happy? Yay! Klaus Master. Klaus Master, are you like Santa Claus's brother or sister? Well, now let's get started. Ooh, right before we get started, now it's 11:31, so it's 1 minute into that boba place opening. So let's place our order. Okay, because I really want to show you guys this milkshake boba. But then one warning is that I will be bouncing off the walls because it has a lot of sugar. But let's see. Okay, so let me put in the boba order. Actually, banana strawberry smoothie. Oh man. Okay, here we go. It's called Nom Nom Milk. Looks like this. Doesn't it look epic? Add extra sugar. No, let's add less sugar. So quarter cup of sugar. Quarter sugar, 25% sugar. That's what we're going for. I highly recommend it if you get boba from this place. Otherwise, it'll be like sugar overload. Okay, so let me just give this to. Okay, so we got the boba order done, and then we got the flowers presented to you guys. So milkshake boba sounds yum, Frankalo says. Yay! Bouncy bubble. Hyper mode inbound. Yeah, if you thought this was hyper will, be prepared. It's 1931 for me in UK. I'm really bad at reading army time, so that's 7:31 p.m. Oh, perfect time. Well, we're gonna make dinner for you. Add less sugar. That is still adding sugar. No, it's not adding sugar. It wasn't add. I don't know why it says add sugar, but I think that's actually just the default sugar. Oh, I see what this is now that you're seeing in the corner of your eyes. That's my laptop. So let me try to get that off screen so that you don't have like so many things going on to the point where it's distracting. And yeah, okay, so now let me get the rice cooker because you need to have rice for lomo saltado because it's basically like a steak dish with fries mixed into it. I wonder how it came up. I wonder if like someone was eating steak and fries and then all of a sudden decided, you know what, let's just toss everything together and it will taste super awesome. I think that's how it started, perhaps. Okay, so let me pull out the rice cooker so we can make white rice. Oh, come on. You know what's funny? Actually, this rice cooker has gone to Jamie's house multiple times because, like, time we made sushi and stuff, we needed rice. So let's get the rice cooking in the background. Na. 100% sugar. In a month or so, I can have sugar again. What? Are you guys already starting your New Year's resolution? Why are you not eating sugar for a whole month? Shouldn't that be saved for the New Year's resolution? The holidays should be lots of sugar. Otherwise, how are you going to fit in your holiday cookies and everything like that? Oh. Why do people call the 24-hour clock army time? Is it not? I thought that's what it was called. But it's probably called something else. But yeah, I guess we shouldn't be calling it just army time because doctors use it too, I believe. Okay, so let me go wash the rice. Here's the rice. Go wash the rice. Are you guys still there? I realize while I wash things you can't see because it's behind the counter. But why? Bleh, I can't talk. But rice is nice and clean, and we are just gonna put some water in there. I think it's only, can't follow New Year's resolution if you never make one. No! Yeah, I mean, I go off and off on New Year's resolution making as well, but last year was off, and I guess it's kind of good that, well, actually, no, maybe I did make one, but I think I made one more toward mid-year. You know your mid-year resolutions, you're like, not so, it's kind of like, oh, I want to accomplish these before the end of 2020. And surprisingly, some of them actually kind of work or are in process, and I still have a couple days to make it happen. So one of them actually was, I think, to try to make a YouTube video, and I am currently in the process of editing last week's stream. And so I'm excited to try posting my first YouTube video. I will let you guys know when that happens. But okay, rice is in, and we let this magic machine do the work. So come on, rice cooker. You're gonna come over here and cook our delicious rice for us, please. Please make it delicious. Thank you. Okay, so that's done, and we go to, what do we do? Ooh, okay, we're gonna move on to making the main dish, which is the steak and fries. And so apparently, you have to soak the potatoes in water for a little bit. So we'll do that, and also season the steak. So let's do that. So here are the fresh produce for today. And let's start by peeling the potatoes. These are russet potatoes. So I'ma say, why is everything reversed? Wait. Do you already have a YouTube channel? Well, the thing is, I do, as in I created an account, except where's the potato peeler? Please say we have a potato peeler. Oh, I know, it's over there. Thank goodness. I did make an account, but then I don't think it's visible unless I actually post my first video. So yes, it's going to be called Bubbly Corn, the same thing as the Twitch channel name, but I will, once it's up, I will link it on my about on the Twitch so that you guys can see. But yeah, that's what I've been addicted to these days. Video editing. It's kind of, I don't know, I get addicted to things very easily, like watching Korean dramas or watching Avatar. Watch all of Avatar within like a week. And then now I'm addicted to video editing. Okay, so anyways, how are you guys doing? Good thinking. Don't want anyone stealing your account names like they did to Jeannie. Really? Someone stole her name? That's not good. I guess that's why she did Potastic TV and then the Potastic bots. But I guess that ended up working out. You cut the potatoes going upwards, not downwards. Really? Like this? Oh, I feel like I might cut myself doing that. Well, I'm gonna just peel the potatoes. Except I feel like I'm peeling away the whole potato, so this potato is becoming kind of a little too tiny now. Let's see. Oh, I hear the rice cooking in the background. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, I should preheat the oven because we're gonna make fries out of these, but then these need to soak in water for a bit, so that's okay. Nah, always cut away in case accident. Philly pop. Okay, thank you. These already smell like fries. Is that weird? Huh. Strange. Doing good. Addictive personality. Ooh, do you guys get addicted to stuff? What kind of stuff do you guys get addicted to? I mean, everyone must get addicted to like Netflix and stuff, right? Cheese. You get addicted to cheese? Yes, cheese is very addicting. Like, charcuterie plates are like anime. Gotcha pulls. What are gotcha pulls? To depression? No, don't get addicted to depression. You gotta come join the party and we'll have you slip out of the wintry depressions. Wintertime could be depressing if it's cold. So, Coca-Cola. Tea. Ooh, we have some fancy addictions here. I'm addicted to Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Oh man, by the way, like, are Yu-Gi-Oh cards having the same like hype or like the same value spike as Pokemon cards? I heard like Pokemon cards are like crazy expensive now if you have, and so like when we were little we had so many Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon cards. I kind of wish I had saved some of them because they could have been worth a fortune now. I am addicted to consumerism. Valuable. Oh well it's the holiday season, so that's okay. We are all kind of addicted to consumerism during the holiday season, assuming that means like you're addicted to shopping in a different way. I might be misinterpreting that. Oh, there is a delay. Is there a delay in me reading it? Well, I apologize if there is. But I did do an internet speed test right before I did this because it gives me comfort of mind that like that I am streaming live, not like too delayed. And it said that my upload speed was like 100 and my download speed was like 300. So I hope that there aren't too many delays. Okay, these potatoes are good, nice and peeled. I think this is good enough. If I peel it anymore, like, they're naked. Oh! They're gonna be so small. So let me clear off this board real quick. Where'd you guys go? Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Oh, by the way, the music thingy also crashed again, the ECMAC thing. So I guess you guys can't hear music, huh? Maybe I have to turn this up for you to hear music. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, maybe that's too loud. I'm addicted to Asian cooking. Ooh. Yeah, well, this one is kind of a fusion dish, I heard, because there's soy sauce going into here. Chat is probably in slow mode. It's okay. Oh, it's in slow mode. Maybe that's why your voice is... That was so sweet, Instinct Rules. Oh man, you have a very, very sweet tongue. So, let me wash the potatoes. Is the music too loud? Is the music actually playing now? Hello? Yu-Gi-Oh cards was around $40 to $50, although it was a very specific card. Maybe a bit too quiet. The music is too quiet? Okay. Let me try pumping up the music a little bit. Herb planting as in wheat? No, I guess that would be legal because I'm in California. But no, I don't even know if they sell plants like that. Like for you to just plant it. But I will be planting like herbs that we can cook with. Although I guess you could cook with weed too. I'm not quite sure how you do that. Okay, let me grab a bowl to put the sliced potatoes in. Let me put these away temporarily. Sneeze is on its way. You know, someone said that when you need to sneeze, if you look up at the light, it'll help you sneeze. Oh, it's too bright. It's too bright, and also, right now my neck hurts because when we went snowboarding, I did a somersault, like as in I did a front flip and hurt my neck a little bit, so I can't look up too much. But it's gotten a lot better because I was just like a robot the past couple days. Kinsing, oh, thank you for following. Oh my gosh, cooking with weed with Irene. Oh man. Pokemon is the hardest but challenging way to get rich with the rare Charizard pull, and there are rare Mewtwo's too. Ooh. Oh, Charizard is so cute. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut these potatoes into fries.
Love your stream. Keep being cute and happy.
Oh, thank you, Killer Video. Thank you for joining again. Yay. Yes, everyone here, please keep being happy. Happiness is good. You gotta recharge on your happiness during these holiday season, you know, get a lot of that happiness energy in there. So by the time the new year starts, you're pumped up for a good new year. And plus, 2021 is gonna be so good, right? Oh wait, don't talk with your knife. It's gonna be so good because we had to go through a lot in 2020. So 2021 must be good since we've saved up of all of our luck for next year. Okay, cut in this potatoes evenly so that we get even fries, which would be very, very good. because it's not good when you go to McDonald's, you know, their fries are even. They're not uneven, right? Well, I'm sure they're not hand cut though, but okay. This is my first time making like homemade fries. I'm really excited for how they're gonna turn out. 2021 sounds like 2021. That's pretty funny. Knock on wood. Okay, yes, we'll knock on wood. But come on, 2020 did not win. We still all won. But 2021, as in ONE, will be awesome. Awesome. Okay, so let me put some water in here because apparently you let the potatoes like sit in water and then it goes like, oh, let me just let out all my starch. And then it becomes crispy. So let's put water in this bowl. Ooh, that's right in front of the mic. Is it ASMR? Okay, ASMR, water ASMR, yay! Okay, so now let's put these potatoes into the bowl. Oh, and they're already letting out their starch. Okay. More potatoes. Dun, dun, dun. What are you cooking? Ooh, I am cooking lomo saltado, which is steak with fries. It's a steak fry stir fry. And so we are making the fries part right now. We need to put them into water to let the starch out. Okay. Come on. Okay, if I ever worked at McDonald's, I would get fired because I'm still on the first potato. Henry has made us used to depression humor. Your positivity is a nice change. Really? Henry is a very positive person too. Very, just, it's hidden. It's just in what he says, there is like, perhaps the sarcasm masks the positivity. I believe. But yeah, Henry's a very positive, sweet person. Jeannie is also a very positive, sweet person, except hers is funny because she's like very positive and comes off very positive. So when she says something evil, like it just like comes in like wham, punches you in a cute way. Double negative makes positive, I guess. Oh, everyone was pressing X for doubt. That was the vocab I learned last week. X for doubt, but he is. He really, really is. Okay, potatoes are almost done. I'm on the second potato. I'm just being very careful. Each knife stroke is purposeful. Each potato here is getting individually cut. So I hope this turns out delicious. You specialize in cuteness. Oh, you're lagging more. Oh no, really? Maybe should I click chat? Did you see the gingerbread that Henry made yesterday stream? I did. Okay, I'm gonna click refresh chat, hoping that makes it lag less. But yes, I did see the gingerbread stream, and it was really funny because Jeannie and Henry and Dennis and I were catching up the night before on Christmas Eve to just like wish each other all like a Merry Christmas, and also just like catch up on how their like time in Seattle is going. And they were talking about like the Christmas tree making and Christmas gingerbread house making, and Henry was a little skeptical of how that would go because like
I'm so glad that you're streaming now. I will be around and watching whenever I can be. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, Eccentripy! I'm so glad that you came to join. It's very good to have a familiar name here. And so, yeah, I saw it up to the point where, like, you would put stuff up and then it would kind of, like, you would put on the roof like this and then it would, like, collapse. So it's pretty entertaining. But then when I was, like, watching, Jeannie was nibbling on the gingerbread thing. So I don't know if she was nibbling it to cut out the shape that she needed to get, and then she was gonna put on the thing she was nibbling, or she was just eating and that's how she eats gingerbread, and she's just like a squirrel and she nibbles on the gingerbread cookie. I wonder which one it was. No lag for me. Oh, thank goodness. So it wasn't me. Not watched Hazumi, but I love the Silver Melody and Mousy. Hey, Ricky. It was really funny. Yes. Probably both. I guess it's fine as long as you're eating your own gingerbread cookie. But, because they did make 2 gingerbread cookies. So, I guess so. Hello, Pan Pan. Hello, Reswin. Okay, we're almost done with the potatoes. Come on. Last one. Okay, and then we're going to move on to the steak. Oh, you know what? This is kind of in the way, ain't it? Nah. Whoa, this is a lot of potatoes. This is like a full bowl of potatoes. I don't want to spill it on the thing, but can you see? This is like a lot of potatoes. I'm really surprised how many fries we ended up with. Perfect. So I'm going to let that sit over here. And then in the meantime, I'll get out the steak. Ta-da! It is sirloin tip steak. So we're just going to cut this up into small pieces. I was a mistake? Does that mean I was a mistake? Or what does that mean? Huh. Okay, so let me just open this up, grab a glove to keep things cleanly while we cut up the steak.
Irene, please be careful with the steak. If you drop it, it would be a big mistake.
Thank you, Hoseok. I will try not to make a big mistake. Okay, let's grab a cutting board, a separate cutting board. And then let's grab a glove. Every week we're becoming a doctor, going into surgery time. So putting on the glove. Okay, there we go. Let's cut the steak. So it's sirloin, thinly cut sirloin steak. Ta-da! Did the music just stop? But anyways, you just gotta cut it into strips, they say. So let's cut them into thin strips. Maybe cut this in half a little so it's not too big. feel like a butcher right now. Actually, I kind of feel like I'm cutting sushi right now. Don't know why. I guess it's because I like red meat more than sushi, so this is my form of sushi. Although I'm not going to eat this raw because that would be kind of bad. That's mighty fine steak there. Thank you. Now I want steak. Ah, yay! Yes. Steak is maybe not healthy to have every day, but occasionally it is good. And we've been eating a lot of chicken these days, so we're treating ourselves with some steak. Treat yourself with some steak. I need to thaw some steak now. Ooh, that's perfect. Yes, if you freeze steak, it retains its moisture. And it keeps it moist, so yes, please go and thaw your steak. Hello, bubbly corn and bubble pack. Bubble pack? Is that a thing? Did we ever come up with a name for ourselves, chat? I can't remember. Oh yeah, what did you guys name yourself? Pon Paladins. Ooh, I like that. Bubblies. Oh, that one's nice too. Pon Paladins. Let's be bubble wrap. Oh, that's what you guys were saying. Where can we find your recipes? Ooh, I can post them on... Jeannie says that Discord is where you share stuff, so maybe I will make one of those or something. But yes, I agree on bubble wrap. Bubble wrap crew. I like bubble wrap. That would be funny because I should buy bubble wrap. Bubble wrap popping is so satisfying. It's very stress relieving and satisfying. Bubble wrap. You guys are so creative, seriously. I don't know how everyone's so creative. So awesome to have a lot of creative minds in the world. Keeps the world nice and interesting and fun. I like bubble wrap. Lost power, but yay. Pom Paladins or Bubblies, your choice, Irene. Bubble wrap is good. So bubble wrap it is. Wrap. Bubble wraps. Good enough for me. This sounds like it's getting a wrap. Satisfying just like us. Yes, very, very. Bubble wrap is the best toy ever. Yup. So if you're running late on Christmas, just order a couple of Amazon packages and then... Actually, I haven't seen bubble wrap as often these days. But, yeah. Ooh, you want to hear a funny story about bubble wraps? So, I think this was like after we got some kind of large furniture shipped to my parents' house, and then so they ended up with like a lot of bubble wrap, and like it was a lot, and then the bubble sizes were like this big, like the size of a golf ball. Maybe that's a golf ball. And so like my mom was like, how am I ever gonna get rid of all of this? It's not gonna fit in the trash. So she put the bubble wrap under the car tire so she could go front and back with the car in the garage. But the thing is, like, I think it was kind of warm, so it started to stick to the tire. And so the bubble kind of stayed there for a while. So if you guys come up with that idea, don't do it at home, but I thought it was really funny. My mom, like, you guys are super creative too, but my mom is so creative. Or jubbly bubblies. Oh my gosh, jubbly bubblies? Is that like you're jubilant, as in like very happy? I wish I knew how to do a voting function, but I'll have to read it with my eyes. So bubble wrapped a bubble wrap and wrapped about the bubble wrap. Oh my gosh, I want to keep that wrap. That's pretty good. Let me say it in a rapping voice. So bubble wrapped a bubble wrap and wrapped about the bubble wrap. Okay, that was really not a very good rap from my execution point of view, but then that was very catchy. Kadada RPGs. Bubble wrappers. Ooh, that's a good one. Bubble wrappers. So all you guys are rappers. Do you guys rap? Are you guys good at rapping? What's the American show where you do a rapping contest? Is it Show Me the Money? Or is that the Korean one? How dull your knife is bugged me on a personal level. Sharp knife greater than dull knife. Yes. I mean, is this knife that dull? I mean, we got through all the steak, but yeah, I do have a knife sharpener, so I will work to sharpen them. Okay, so there's the steak. We did not drop any steak, so there was no big mistake. So now let's season them. Put them in a bowl to season. Will they fit in here? Nope. Oh, my back just cracked. I don't know if you could hear that, but... Okay, we'll put it in this white bowl. Okay, this is probably not the safest way to do this. Okay, here we go. Here's a bowl. Okay, beatboxing bubble pops. Wow. How do you make a bubble pop sound? I can't do it. Bubble pop. I need to figure out how to beatbox and then add a little in the middle of the beatboxing for the bubble pop sounds. Okay. Pishkan, goodbye now. Do enjoy the rest of the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. Need to invest in ceramic knives. Ooh, ceramic knives? Is that a thing? Are they sharp? That sounds so strange to me. I thought all knives were metal. But, okay, so it says, season the beef with salt and pepper. Okay, we'll do that. So let's season it with salt and pepper. Shoot, I forgot to get more salt, but let it rain salt a bit because it's not really raining very much. It's like jingle bells, jingle all the way. No more salt. Okay, there's no more salt in here. That's why I was doing it so much, but I'm not trying to make it too salty. Oh, so there are knives. Bubble pops. How are you, Irene? Azeraldold. Hello, I'm good. How are you? I prefer steel for my knives. That's assault. Sorry, Hato. I'll see myself out. Okay, bye, Philly Pop. Oh, you're not actually leaving. That's okay. We're a bunch of punsters here. So please feel free to have as many pun jokes as you would like. No shame here. Go all out in your punness. Okay. This thing is, I think, requiring a little more salt. So we're gonna go to the batch salt, which is the typical kosher salt thingy. And then I'll get more of those Himalayan salts because that would have been nice to have. Oh. Okay, we're just doing that. Okay, season the beef with, add soy sauce, vinegar, beef stock, and cumin in a bowl together. And we'll marinate them in that thing. Okay, so let me grab a little bowl to add the marinade. So let's put this away. Okay, so in a bowl we have soy sauce, vinegar, beef stock. Beef stock. You know, I was looking at a different recipe when I was grocery shopping. We don't got beef stock, but we got chicken stock, which is kind of like the cousin of beef, right? Or do we have chicken stock? We must, right? What household does not have chicken stock? That would be blasphemy. Please. Please let us have beef stock. Or chicken stock. Any form of stock. Okay, you know what? This is gonna be a little strange, but we'll have to do. Okay, so we don't have beef stock, but, refresh chat. Okay, chat is refreshing. Stocks. Okay, well, yeah, it asked for beef stock. I don't have a beef stock, but I have beef stock soup, which is very far from what they're asking for, because I'm sure they're asking for like a brown stock looking thing. But this is the closest we can get. I'm sure it's still gonna taste delicious. Let me get a slightly larger bowl. And I use this improvised method of making the stock. Okay, so let's add soy sauce, vinegar. Yes. So soy sauce, vinegar. Where are you, vinegar? Where is vinegar? Oh, here we go. Soy sauce, vinegar. Now this is looking like an Asian dish, but it's supposed to be a Peruvian dish. But this is rice vinegar, close enough. And beef stock. Okay, and cumin. We gotta grab the cumin. Ooh, and the rice is already done. Wow, that was really fast. Okay, so let's measure stuff out. Oh, please help me open this without the teeth. I don't want to use my teeth. No, okay, I'm gonna be civilized and use a knife, not my teeth. Oh, come on. Oh, that was very easy. And there we go. Be civilized and use a knife, not the teeth. It's a Peruvian dish with an Asian twist. Ooh, yes, you're right, Phil. It is definitely a Peruvian dish with an Asian twist. Like, not just because I'm putting an Asian twist to it, but the original dish is supposed to have an Asian twist. Oh man, cumin makes it smell like very South American foodie. So we're on the right track. Now let's measure these out. We're gonna actually use measuring spoons this time. Because last time I didn't even get to that step because the camera died before that step. But we have measuring spoons, measuring utensils, thank you. And first, let's put in the beef stock. So we're supposed to put in 1/3 of a cup of beef stock. Okay, this is 1/3 of a cup. So let's use this. Let's tear open this beef stock. Speaking of teeth, has anyone had to open bottles with the teeth? Open a bottle? Like a wine bottle with the teeth? Like, yank out that cork? Oh man, that sounds pretty outdoorsy. Sounds pretty outdoorsy. Okay, but that sounds pretty dangerous. Okay, let's put in 1/3 of a cup. So if I don't spill this. By the way, this soup, it's called 사골곰탕. It's so good, like, as a comfort food when you're just normally craving something like warm soup. Highly recommend it. Okay, there's the 1 cup. It's a very white beef broth, but still beef broth nonetheless. And then let's put this over here so I don't spill it everywhere. And then, so that was the beef broth. Add soy sauce. How much soy sauce? 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, okay? 2 tablespoons of light sodium soy sauce. Oh, I don't know. Why am I smelling everything? I'm sure you guys know how soy sauce smells, but I think it means I'm hungry. 1, 2. Okay, now it's turning brown just like beef stock, so nothing went wrong. No one knows that this is not real beef stock. Okay. Teeth aren't necessary. I think the dentist would disagree. Yes, probably the dentist would disagree. How would you chew without teeth? I guess you could just drink everything. That could work too. Vinegar. How much vinegar do we need? This is like connecting the dots because the ingredients are on one side, the instructions are on one side, so I have to like read this and then go to the instructions to see how much vinegar we need. Please tell me how much vinegar. Okay, 3 tablespoons. Oh, wow. Of red wine vinegar. Okay, so I'm going to switch this up then. I'm going to get red vinegar. I'm just kidding. I don't have such a thing. So it's just going to be this. I'm sure the red wine vinegar is just for the color, probably partially for the taste too, but let's just put this in. I don't want it to be too vinegary. 3 tablespoons, really? Maybe I'll just put in 2 to make it less vinegary. Currently enjoying a nice cup of tea. Nice, Ouroboros. Nice cup of tea is always good on a wintry day. Is it cold where you guys are at? It's like starting to get a little chillier in LA. Okay. And cumin. Let's put in the cumin. How much cumin do we need? 2 teaspoons. Okay, so here is a teaspoon. 17 degrees Fahrenheit where I live. Oh, 17 degrees Fahrenheit. For some reason, if it gets to like cold weather, I don't know how to interpret the weather unless it's in Celsius, strangely. Because if you do it in Fahrenheit, 2 teaspoons. Okay, it's really hard to know like what's the freezing point. I believe the freezing point is, isn't the freezing point like 30 something? So if you're 17 degrees, -9 degrees Celsius. Oh man. So it must be super cold. It's getting cold, but doesn't bother you. Nice. For me, I am the type of person that needs earmuffs starting at 60 degrees. So I am very, very bad at handling the cold. Thank goodness I live in LA for now. Okay. So let's stir this. Oh, you know what? It says I don't have to marinate it, but I think it's better probably if you do marinate it. So I'm just gonna marinate it because another recipe said to marinate it. So we'll just take the best of both recipes. Let's marinate this. It's -26. What? -26 degrees Celsius here a couple days ago, Miniman? Where would it be possibly set? Oh, Hoseok, 17 degrees is -9 degrees. That's so cold. -26. Where do you live in Antarctica? How could it be that cold? Miniman, where do you live? Must be in Canada. Oh, Canada. I don't know if it's that cold. Northern Canada. In Canada? Oh, wow. Oh, man. -26. That sounds so painful. I guess you'll definitely have to stay indoors for that. But -26, it's like basically a weather where, ooh, I saw those where like you go into your balcony and then you open like a hot thermos and then you throw your water and then like it like becomes snow or something like really cool. I remember seeing those videos. I guess you could do that in your -26-degree weather in Canada. Izo, are you Elsa? Oh my goodness. That'll be nice. Let it go. Oh, actually, I guess you're not supposed to sing those things. Okay, so the meat is all done and marinating in the nice beef stock sauce. And then in the meantime, we will cut up the vegetables because I heard that this is like a very fast moving dish where like you have to have everything prepared in advance. Otherwise, like it will not go well. Anyways, the meat is gonna be marinating. And actually what we need to do is make the green sauce. So do you guys know the aji? Ahi? Either ahi or aji. I thought ahi was like ahi tuna. But let me show you the green sauce that I'm talking about. It is so delicious if you get it from like Inkawasi or all those places. Do you see this? Do you see this green sauce? Maybe not. But that green sauce is what we need to make. And so for that, apparently we need jalapeno, we need lemon, and lots of cilantro, and some iceberg lettuce. You know, that's the thing I forgot to get iceberg lettuce. But we're going to improvise. And this is not iceberg lettuce. I was going to say we could use a salad and get the lettuce from there. But this is cabbage. So that's not going to work. Let's see. What else can we find lettuce from? Nope. Yeah, this is the closest we're gonna get. So, please try to get iceberg lettuce, but we're gonna go with salad. But, so I had to go buy a food processor today because I thought we had a food processor, but it was just, for some reason, I think while we moved here, like we lost parts of it. But this cute food processor is light blue at the bottom. So let me refresh chat. And so let's see how cute you are. Oh, ta-da! It's light blue. It's my first KitchenAid equipment. Okay. We're gonna put all the ingredients into here. Oops. She didn't realize we're back. Hello again, we back. Wait, what happened? We back. I'm calm now. As in, why? Why were you guys not back? My life flashed before my eyes for a few seconds. Don't even leave again. You died for like 30 seconds. Really? I died for like 30 seconds? That's what the blink was. Yeah, because I did see it blink. But that's so weird because if you guys went offline, like usually then I have to click like go live again. But I never had to. Rinse your blender first. The lettuce gang took down the stream. Oh, okay. I will go rinse the blender first if I can ever figure out how to open this thing. Why are kitchen equipment so complicated? How in the world do I open this thing? Please tell me. Please, how do I open this? How? sophisticated, making it so complicated. Why'd you have to go and make, I swear I'm gonna break this on accident. Okay, you know what? So the normal people would take out the instruction manual and figure out. Okay, pretty sure it comes with instructions. Yes, those are the instructions. But why? Why is the instruction manual this thick for something so simple, right? Oh man. So yeah, this is the longest instruction manual ever.
It's okay. At least you're back now. Seems like you automatically revived.
Oh,
Now
thank
to figure out
you.
how to open this.
Thank you. Wait, sorry. Just a second. Whoops. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, meowing. That was very comforting. And, this instruction manual has so many things in terms of how to, it says, like, already disassembled, but it doesn't tell you how to open this thing. Why can't it start from step 1? Okay, you know what? Be calm, Irene. Just, and they're all about, like, warranty and services in a million different languages. And then, okay, step 1. Step 1 assumes you have already opened the food processor. So it assumes you have enough common sense to open this. Okay. Wow. Any tips on how to open it? That's a thick instruction manual. Should just make an audiobook for it. Seriously, right? Maybe I try pressing it. Ugh. So I'm not able to make the sauce because I can't open this thing. Please. Does anyone own a KitchenAid mixer? What's the model of the Pro? It's called KitchenAid. It's called KitchenAid Robot Culinary Picador de Alimentos. Robot Culinary. All the trees died just to tell you how to open it. Oh no, that makes me feel even worse that I can't open it. Oh man, okay. You know what? Maybe it's just sometimes you gotta look away. You look away and you look back and it works. Please? How do I open this? I'm really not understanding how to open this. Oh! You twist it! Oh, we opened it, guys. Oh my god. Okay. Yes, success. We did it. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me rinse this real quick. Oh man, thank goodness this worked. Okay, let me just now put in all the ingredients that need to be smashed. No, another lag. Oh no. Is it really lagging? Clap. Stream is now complete. Oh no. Okay. Let's see. So now let me just get this going. Keeps jumping. Your stream is lagging a lot. Reboot the stream. Oh, it's lagging a lot? As in... Little lag every 5 to 10 minutes. Oh shoot. Is the stream on Wi-Fi? Reboot, yes, since the rip. Oh, I'm not on Wi-Fi. I am plugged in to the internet, so it shouldn't lag. Because I'm hard lined into it. And then I did do every 10 seconds. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just restart it because I hate for you guys have to take lag. So I'm just gonna restart it. I restarted it. And I think hopefully it's working better now. But might be buffer issue. Does the Twitch still have that bit cap? It lags every 10 seconds and thus refreshing doing nothing. Back, we good, seems better. Back, so far so good, it's better. For me at least, I don't see any lag. Lag is real. At the moment, it's fine. Try to keep moving. Try to keep moving? Is there a lag, guys? Is there a lag? It's good now, better. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I think the lag is because maybe the iPhone thing, but I did so this app, I got all new cords and stuff to try to plug this in through a Thunder port so that there wouldn't be a lag. Still a lag. The sound is not skipping, but the frames are for me. All the lag in the world. Oh no. Oh man, I'm super sorry. Takes less bandwidth. Little lag. Oh no. Lag every second. Yep, lag back again and worse. Random frame drops. I am still lagging. What graphics cards do you have? Thank you, Meowing. Sounds fine, but the screen keeps freezing every 10 seconds. What graphics card? I have a M1 chip for the MacBook. Power through it. It's good now. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna keep going, and then let me know when and if it gets just too bad to be very, very annoying, and I can try to restarting my computer or something like that. But thank you. Thank you. Oh man, the milkshake boba has arrived. Yay! It's okay, we can handle it. Thank you. Sorry guys, but maybe if you have me going on the side or something if you're bored, and then the dish will be completed by the time the lag gets done. Maybe the making process will all get lagged so that you won't have to yeah, and then the dish will just be done. So this is the milkshake boba. It's boba down there, and then
The lag might just be a temporary problem until we get your regular camera back online. You're doing good as a so we always suss out the tech issues with time.
oh, thank you for being so understanding. The the lens is coming on Tuesday, so this should be the last stream where there's all this lag and stuff. So good. Okay. Well, let me get the cilantro. So it says put half a head of a cilantro. Don't know what that means, but I'm just gonna wash this and then just put in all of it. Okay, Jose.
There's been a slight delay on stream. You are doing great. Also, I finished uploading the plushie on Twitter for your perusal. Keep being awesome.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I really need to take a look at it. Thank you, Jose. That's so sweet of you. So kind. Thank you. That's really, really kind of you. Okay, so cilantro. In it goes. Maybe I should have stuck to half a head because now it's not fitting. But maybe we'll just try to make it fit. And then let's put in the jalapeno. Okay. So let's put in the jalapeno. Okay. I need a paper towel. Okay, as soon as I make the sauce, I will check Twitter to see the plushie because I'm really, really curious what it looks like. Okay, how much jalapeno? Is jalapeno really spicy, guys? Should I put in the whole one? It says, but also, I thought jalapenos were a lot smaller than this. Cut stem off for less spice, but this looks pretty big, don't you think? It's like my hand. It's like hot penyo. Yeah, seeds are spicy. Okay, so if they said, yeah, you're right. So if they said if you want less spicy, you should take out the stem. So maybe that's what I'll do. Take out the stem. Okay. Oh, look. Cleared away very easily. The thing I hate about cutting jalapenos and stuff is that if it touches your hand too much, then your hands might be burning. So let's hope that it doesn't burn too much later. It might be on fire. Okay, so jalapenos in they go. They said put in a whole jalapeno, so I'm gonna do that. You know what? Maybe not the whole one. We'll save some of this for later in case, because I can't eat spicy. Like, I'm probably one of the few Koreans that can't eat spicy stuff. Okay, cilantro. Never cut garlic and pickles together barehanded. Burn so bad. Garlic and pickles? That's so random. Pickles? Shame. I know, Justin Assassin. I'm sorry, I can't eat too spicy. Oh, gloves on for the jalapeno. That would have been a good idea. Or you can hold a milkshake and it makes it very cold and it refreshes you too. That looks delicious. Thank you, Jose. You're seriously such a good father figure. Like, you're so good at like saying things to be encouraging, like when it is needed. So seriously, thank you. Okay, so I put in the jalapeno. I need to add lemon juice. So how much lemon juice? Lemon juice, quarter of a lemon. Okay, we can do that. Okay, quarter of a lemon. Oh, it's going everywhere. And I think ideally you should have a lemon juicer. Uh-oh, there went a seed. Uh-oh, shoot. Are lemon seeds edible? Because, oh, there we go. Oh no, it's going deeper and deeper. Ah, please, please, please. No, no, no. Come on, we got you. Oh, lemon seeds are so slippery. Okay, well, there it goes. Should probably use a juicer thing. Okay, I think because I didn't get that whole lemon, because I don't want to get all the seeds going in, I'm just gonna like put in the half of the lemon juice. Squishy sound. Oh, you can hear it? It'll be fine, just a seed. Okay, good. I hope we don't grow lemon in our tummies. I used to believe that if you eat seeds, like you'll start growing whatever fruit you eat or vegetable you eat inside your tummy when I was little. Is that something everyone believed when they were little? Lemon ASMR. There's seedless lemons? I didn't know you could do that. So don't put in the chicken. Don't put in the sauce. Let's just put in some lettuce. And there's gonna be, this is actually not lettuce. It's more like cabbage, but that's okay. I think overall you just kind of need like, this is getting way too over squished. I don't even know if this will blend, but I guess we'll see the power of the KitchenAid, see if it works. Because it's kind of mostly air inside, I think. Let's add a little more later. My cabbages. Oh my god, Avatar! But it will blend. Okay, thank you. Thank you for letting me know, Philly Pop. In that case, I'll put in a little more because Philly Pop said that it'll blend. We're testing the power of the KitchenAid. Test 1. Whoops. Okay, put this away. Oh, by the way, I forgot to floof the rice. Let's floof the rice so that it doesn't get all sticky. Nice, the rice is nice and floofed. Okay, so we added those. We need some mayo. But I think the mayo you're supposed to add at the end and incorporate it. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So where's the salt? Here we go. 1/4 teaspoon. I don't even know if there's a point in measuring anything anymore because like everything up till now was very like half a head of cabbage and those kind of things, so I don't really know. Okay, so I should definitely not do this too close to the mic because I really don't want to. Oh no. How do you close this? This is like popping up way too much. I can't possibly close it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Step 1 done. Oh, you know what? There's a little more room for this cabbage then. Let me grab some more. Because I think that's part of where the juices come out from. Rainbow Llama-san. Yes, right here. Candy Llama. We called it Candy Llama because it's like cotton candy, you know, colors. And so we called it Cotton Candy Llama. Except Rainbow Llama-san. I like that too. Okay, so what is the best way to blend something without hurting your guys' ears? Don't worry, it's not plugged in. If you're bracing yourself for the sound, no need to fear yet, because oh, okay, let's close this. Okay. Clarkin 44337, thank you. Leave some space for jeez. Short bursts. Brace yourself, chat. No, I don't want you to brace yourself. You have to brace yourself. I'm gonna do it here. Maybe it won't be too loud. If I do it here, and then what I'll do is it's further away from the mic, so it should be okay. Just go for it. We'll play up how... Okay, I know. I'm gonna turn the mic away, okay? Just be careful out there. What? This won't turn on. How do I do it? Oh, why did they make the instruction manual so thick? Okay, let me see. How do I do this? Turn to the page 100 of page 100, section 29. Oh, nope, this is in Spanish. I guess that makes sense because we're making a Peruvian dish. Let's see. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, English, here we go. So they say,
Press. This ain't working. Is there an on button? I'm supposed to press this and that's supposed to do the trick. Oh, okay, you know what? I think I might need your guys' help. So I'm gonna start over here and then once I get this working, take this over there. Except there's no plug, so I do have to do it over here. But, oh, come on.
this is so complicated. Pull the braid straight up to remove it from the bowl. Hold the base steady with one hand and use the other hand to rotate the word clockwise. Using the food chopper. Okay, start with the work bowl handle facing the front of the base.
What?
It is facing the front of the base.
It's just not working.
Lid on the work bowl with the lid handle facing front. Oh! It worked! Okay, I'm gonna turn you guys around so it doesn't hurt your ear. Irene, please say you plugged it in properly. I did. I plugged it in, but then I just didn't twist it all the way. Okay, I'm gonna turn you guys around.
Ooh! Oh man, it actually smells like the thing. Let me show you guys with this.
Turn the mic back around.
Ta-da!
It worked! It worked, guys! Yay! Okay, so now I just gotta pour this out and add some mayo to it and some oil, and then it'll be good. Let me just puree this like a little bit more, but I think I'm just gonna add the mayo now. How much mayo do we need? How much mayo, sir? Half a cup! Half a cup of mayo? I don't really like mayo though. But, I mean, I guess the recipe calls for it. Yep, all green. Yay! Shrek juice. Oh. It does look like Shrek juice, doesn't it? Okay, I bought like the smallest mayo ever because I did not know that we would be needing half a cup, but let's see how this goes.
I was watching your awesome stream and forgot I was cooking pasta. Now it's overcooked patatas cry.
Oh no, Bennett, I'm sorry that your pasta overcooked. But sometimes like overcooked pasta has its charms too. It's like easy to chew, and it also absorbs the sauce a lot more easily too. Right? Use less if you don't like mayo. Okay, that's a great point. If I don't like mayo, let's use less. Okay, let's put in a little bit less mayo. And also, this cup is like, mayo is all sticking to the cup, so let's do that. And then I'm gonna put in a little more of the lettuce because I was supposed to put in like half a head of the cabbage, so I'm gonna put that in, and then a little more lemon juice maybe. Actually, no, that's fine. This is fine. This is good. This is good. That blender has nothing on Jeannie's voice. Really? Wow, Jeannie must have a very powerful voice. Okay, so I'm gonna turn you guys back again.
I want to buy a horse so I can name him Mayo. That way when people ask me why I named him Mayo, I can say mayonnaise.
That has to be one of my favorite jokes, Hoseo. That one's really good. We'll get you a horse and you can name him Mayo.
Okay. Please, come on, let's do it again, round 2. You can do it. Okay.
Okay guys, so the mayo is in, and this smells pretty cabbagey. Oops. Do a taste test. Oh, I think it's kind of similar. Oil. Oh, that's what I forgot. The oil. Yes. We need a little bit of oil. Irene, did you just meow? Did I just meow? I think I was but I do also meow. So I wouldn't be surprised if I did. Okay, last time, guys. Turn around one more time. Okay. Okay, so now I think this is pretty good. Brr. You know, it's actually really fun to impersonate sounds of objects. I think that's like like one of those games that Jimmy Fallon plays with his guests. So you guys are doing a great job. Your challenge of mimicking a blender, you guys did 10 out of 10. If I can open this. Please let me open this. Okay. Come on, we've been through this before, Irene. You've opened it once, you can open it twice. Right? You would think. Okay, press and twist. Press and twist. This is like one of those where, like, you know when you have like a headache or something and you're like, I need Tylenol, I really need Tylenol, but you can't open the Tylenol bottle because of the press thing that won't press and twist. That's like too complicated. It's like child safe, but it's also like you safe. Come on. Press and twist. Press, yes, and twist. Please. Come on. I shouldn't have put in the oil. I'm sorry. Thank you.
You gotta press this handle side and then twist it. No, you gotta press the handle side. Are you supposed to lift it?
The magic hand is working on it. What is this contraption that Irene is struggling with? It is the blender. The blender that doesn't want to open. The manual? Manual doesn't help. Oh, got it. Thank you. Thank you, magic hands. Okay. Yay, the sauce is done. And we're gonna put the sauce into a sauce dispenser like this so it looks just like the restaurant. Let me just watch this, rinse this real quick. Yay! And the sauce goes in. Oh, the sauce is much thicker than I thought it would be. Uh-oh. 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 This ain't going exactly as pretty as I had planned. But it tastes... Oh, you know, we should finish adding the chili. Oh, but the opening process is too complicated. Okay, but when you guys do it, add the rest of the jalapeno. It's not very spicy. I wish I had a funnel. Because I'm losing half the sauce. Ooh. Go in, please. Please go in. Okay. Oh, I'm getting better at this. Maybe I can play computer games now. I can aim. Although I don't think you need to aim in computer games the same way you gotta do for this. So maybe not. Okay, almost there. I was imagining I would just be like pouring it into here and would be a very easy process, but did not know I would have to like spoon it in. Gosh, you're such a demanding sauce, but good thing you taste very good. Almost done. Apparently, to make this taste better, you want to leave it in the fridge and then let it like absorb into each other for a little bit. So if you guys make it the night before or something, that's recommended. But this actually looks like the sauce. I'm gonna put the lid on and then show you guys. This looks like the real like the green sauce when you go to the restaurant. Like it really does. Let me show you and then show you the reference picture. Green sauce, reference picture. Just looks greener here because they have a filter on probably, but you know, where you turn up your saturation and stuff. I think, I would like to think, but it's just the saturation is down, a little down, guys. That's why. Not bad, just a little lime. Thank you, Sabra Knight. Very nice of you. Okay, so now we just cut up the veggies and we're almost done.
But usually when I say it's almost done, it's like another bit of, it takes still quite a bit of time for things to actually be completely done. So just take my almost done with a grain of salt. Okay, so let me just put some of this away. Okay, the sauce is done, and now let's cut up the veggies. Veggie time. Oop. Nope, lemon. You stay there. Okay, back side of the board now, and now we're going to be, we lagging again? Oh no! Lag be gone. Seriously. Llama. Yes, so llama. Don't lag, please. So sauce I'm gonna keep here just so as motivation to show that something was completed that can be consumed. And then now we're going to cut up the vegetables. So all we gotta do is cut up some onions and tomatoes, and also some ginger and garlic, they said. Okay, so I think for the onion you just kind of cut it into strips so that it'll be similar to the size of the steak pieces. That is way too big. Let me grab a bagged tosser. Peels into. Okay, put this away, this away. Ha! Okay, let's cut this onion. Hopefully it won't make us cry. Perfect. That's some juicy looking onion. Okay, let's put all of our cut veggies in here. Okay, so Chat? Are you Chat? Our representative for Chat? Thank you for following. Okay. And that's good enough. There's our onions. Ta-da! I think that's good enough. Maybe a little bit more. Great. That is good. Very good. And then let's put some tomatoes into this bowl.
over here. Wash the tomatoes. You say tomatoes, I said tomatoes. Tomato, yes. I don't know why I say tomatoes as a tomato, but tomato. Tomato. Do I actually say tomatoes and then I'm just breaking out a British accent? That's why I say tomatoes? Or who knows? No one knows. No one will ever know. But the tomatoes you also slice into wedges. Oh, let me make it more visible for you. There you go. Tomato wedges to make the dish nice and colorful and juicy. You guys go over here. Ta-da. The one thing I don't like tomatoes, really, Philly Pop? I actually don't like tomatoes either, but I like them, like I grew to like them in sandwiches or like burgers. Like you can't have your hamburger without tomatoes. That'll just, that's an important part. But then also, I remember, so in elementary school, we would have In-N-Out trucks come once a month, and like you could buy your lunch from the In-N-Out truck. And every time the In-N-Out truck came, like you don't really get to choose, like they don't ask you like, would you like your burger with tomatoes and onions? Actually, now that I think about it, maybe a lot of people don't like it because they do ask you. But anyways, when you go to the trash can, you would see a mountain full of sliced tomatoes because every single kid would have taken their tomato out of their burger. So you're not alone, Philly Pop, in not liking tomatoes. I think that's plenty of tomatoes, and we'll save this out because Philly Pop doesn't like tomatoes. Okay, put these veggies away. Trying to rinse the potatoes, the other AOs, and put clear water so that they keep extracting that starchy water. Okay, so this part is done. Not a fan of cherry tomatoes. Oh. Oddly, I'm fine with sauces though. Me too. When I hated tomatoes, I still love like ketchup. They taste nothing like tomatoes though. Maybe that's why. Okay, so now that these are done, we really need the French fries to be going. So let me get the oven on. I hope they give a tutorial on how to make French fries. Okay, add oil on a very high heat. Cook. Wait. It doesn't even tell you how to cook the French fries. It just says, to make French fries, peel and cut russet tomatoes. Soak them in water for as long as you can. Drain, fry. Oh, drain, dry, and fry. Okay, well, I guess they're telling us to fry, but I don't want to deep fry them, so. Maybe what I'll do is, should I use the air fryer? Would that do it? Carrots, cooked carrots. Drain, dry, fry. I think that might be faster. Go with the air fryer. Okay, pulling out the air fryer. Wow, you guys are getting to explore all my kitchen gadgets today, aren't you? Well, let's use the air fryer for the fries. Put these over here because we're going to saute them with the meat in a little bit. We lost the tomato. That's okay. Okay, so let us put the fries in the air fryer. So drain, dry. So I've definitely drained them and I need to dry them. How do you dry potatoes? Maybe we can use a paper towel or something. Let's use a paper towel and see if that does the trick. First batch of potatoes. Let's dry, you guys. Okay, good. Second batch of potatoes. Air fryer cauldron. Yes, that's what we're gonna use. We're gonna use the air fryer cauldron. Oops. I don't want to overcrowd the air fryer because I think that makes them probably not as crispy. So let me put some oil on this. And some salt and pepper. So drizzle some oil. Good. I heard you don't need very much oil for the air fryer. You know, I'll season them all together and then I'll cook them in 2 separate batches. Okay, so oil, massage them in oil. Oops. Gotta have that crisp. Are those cooked potatoes? No, these are definitely not cooked potatoes. These are just cut, except they're going everywhere. Don't leave the board, guys. Stay at this party. Okay. Let's grab some salt. Try not to get oil all over the salt. Okay, good. And then some pepper. Wait, don't put pepper on fries, right? It's just salt. Okay. So now let me preheat that for a little bit. Is that really loud for you guys? The air fryer sound? Run, little Tatos, run. No, don't run. No, Burr. What? It's okay, okay. It takes ages to fry them in the air fryer, really, if they're not cooked? Shoot. Just sounds like a hairdryer in the background, not too bad. Okay, well, what I'm gonna do is cook this on the table right over here so it's not too loud. I think if the sound is not coming from, like, this mic picks up sounds coming from this way better. So I'm gonna put this on the dining table. And let's put some fries in and see if it works. And let's see. Let's hope this works. But I mean, it should cook faster than like a what do you call it? Like a frozen fries, right? Frozen ones, hopefully. Okay, well that's going, so let's hope that turns out good. I should have started on them earlier. I didn't think through this very well, did I? Okay, so these extra potatoes are gonna go back into the bowl. Maybe we'll just start making the herbs. I'm planting the herbs while we wait for those fries to fry. Okay. Although I don't know if like planting and cooking at the same time would be very sanitary. So maybe we can avoid doing that, but let's see. We'll see. Okay, so, oh yeah, I have to put this in the fridge. Okay. Let's see. So now, let's see if I got through all the ingredients. Okay. I didn't even need this. I didn't even need the garlic and the ginger. That's okay. We'll put them aside. I think what we might need to do is while the French fries fry, we're going to change things up and plant herbs. But did she season the air fryer? Jeannie and Henry's fridge in the last place was louder. The fridge was loud? Oh, you're right. The on-screen chat box vanishes. Okay. Let's try doing some plant making while we wait for the fries to fry. Because we're pretty much almost done with the dish, actually. Other than just needing the fries to be done so that we can like toss it into the thing. So while we do that, we will make the plants, the herbs. This is part of the let's not be fake movement, because I had so much plastic last week that I've wanted to bring some real plants into this stream, such as this flower I got for you guys. And now let me grab the herbs, okay? Okay, so this is the herb making kit, and they say that there are, how many? There are 9 plants in here, and hopefully I keep them a lot. Yeah, we're planting weed. No, we're not planting weed, but we are. They're not fake. They're not fake plants. You mean the flowers aren't the herbs? No, we're gonna actually plant stuff. Isn't that exciting? We're gonna be organic. This is gonna be like organic kitchen. So let me wash my hands. And let's open this. But basically right now they say there is dill, basil, chives, and thyme. Yeah, but there's 9 different ones, so let's see what it looks like. And my goal is to keep them alive And each time we do the stream to show you the progress on how well they're doing. Oh, look. I think this might be easier than I thought because I think they're already planted, basically. Oh, these are the seeds, guys. Weed organic. My favorite herbs. Yes, organic is better for us than silicone. Yes, I agree. Oh my god, so cute. And they have these little things here to show that it is to show which one you're planting, so that when we're actually using them later, we know what we're planting. Oh look, another thick manual, maybe a little less thicker than that one, but yes. So do you think we need to read instructions for this? Should be common sense, right? You would think? Okay, so let's see. Place, I'm sure the part 1 is to place the cups. Arrange the pots. Wait, why did the music stop? The music stopped. That's strange. Let me see. Why did you stop music? Come on, please don't stop. Let's get the music going. Oh, maybe the music's going, but... Oh, so the music is going. It's just the air fryer that's making it so loud. So hard to hear the music here, but... Okay, the part that I don't understand is... So there's a lot of these. But then the issue is, are you supposed to have your own soil? Because this is all I see for the soil. And unless soil, like, grows by itself... Okay, now it's too loud. Unless soil grows by itself too, they expand. Oh, the soil expands. Was there music this whole time? They didn't notes. Really? Okay, Hoseok, have a nice meal. I will, okay. This time I am going to make sure I kind of at least skimmed this then, because I did not know that they're going to expand. Except this time I'm having a tough time finding it in English because it's only in 3 languages, and it's in Espanol, Francais, and what's the last one? And Deutsch. Can someone please translate this for me, because it's only in these 3 languages and it's not in English. Except the funny thing is the title is in English. I can help with Dutch. Okay, you want to see me read Dutch? Is Irene growing peyote? What is that? Okay, well, let's see. Krauter Fenster Gartenbau. Tauschen Sie ein in die duftend Welt der Krauter. I think that means be excited to plant your herbs. Krauter werden seit dem Altertum in der Küche als Medizin und für Aromen einsetzt. Did you guys get that? Any of you get that? It's a type of small cactus. Oh, that's what they're saying. Is that what they're saying? Kush? No. Nope, you guys didn't get that. Okay, well it says before sie beginnen. I think that means before beginning. Jedes Grout hat. Okay, you know what? I think Dutch is way too difficult. Let's move to French. Okay, let's read French. Avant de commencer. I think that means before you start. Avant means probably before. Chaque herbe a un nombre de graines à utiliser et une profondeur de semis spécifique recommandées. I kind of feel like I understand this. Check herbs, the number that you're using before for the specific recommendations. Okay, you know what? We're gonna have to. You know how I said there's none in English? So this was the black and white. There's a green book in English. Why did I not read this? That makes much more sense that there would be an English book for this. Okay. Thank the Lord. There is English. Yay. A second book. Wow. Okay, I did not know that's what was going on. That makes so much sense. I thought I was going to become completely fluent in French by the end of this. And you're totally right. It does say expanding soil core discs. Okay, let's go check on the fries real quick. Wow, the fries are actually frying. Can I show you guys? They're doing pretty well. Okay, so now in English. Before you start. Oh, we were right. It did say before you start. So before you start in Espanol is antes de empezar. I should have written Spanish. I do know how to speak Spanish, I think. Okay, so before you start, each herb has different instructions for how many seeds to use and recommended seed planting depth. Oh, we're kind of close when we're interpreting French. So what are we growing today? I want fries now. I'm jelly, Irene. I wish I could give you guys some fries too. I'll give you guys some at the end. We are planting 9 different herbs. Basil, chives, cilantro, ooh, that we use today, dill, oregano, parsley, southern giant mustard. Wow, I hope it doesn't get too big. Sage and thyme. That's what we're gonna plant today. So, expand the soil disc. The soil disc included in your kit will start your seed off in the right nutrient environment to grow. Each soil disc provides enough soil for 3 plants. Place 1 soil disc in a bowl large enough to allow it to expand to multiple times its original size. Heat 2 to 3 quarts of water, approximately 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Pour half of a cup of hot water directly on the soil disc. Oh, that's so cool! So you basically put this in hot water and then it expands. Okay. So let me grab some bowls. Let's use the what do you call this? What do you call this? Disposable bowls, so that you don't put soil into food. So let me stack this up here for a bit so that we can plant tower going on over here. Just to remind you of the gingerbread house from Jeannie yesterday. Okay, so that. And here, let's put the bowls to expand the paper bowl. Yeah, that's what I meant, paper bowl. To expand the little guys. And we need to make hot water, so let me get a water boiler. You know what? Perfect timing, because Mama Lee got us a new water boiler yesterday. She must have known that we're planting today. Recreation of Henry's gingerbread house. Illuminati. Does this look like it? Okay, let's see. Hopefully I will not need to read the instruction manual for this one. Okay. Wow, I'm opening a lot of new products today. And this one won't be loud either. Thank goodness. Checking on our meat. Probably should have put this in the fridge. Gonna put this in the fridge. Okay, so let's open these discs. And why you and Jeannie call a kettle a water boiler? Oh, you're right. I should totally call it a kettle. In your stream, Irene, there's nothing is louder than Jeannie's stream so far. Oh, really? But is her stream that loud? Now I feel very conscious. I feel like I need to be not screaming to make up for the silence, or to make up for Jeannie's screams. Okay, so let me get some water. Oh, do you reach? Do you reach? Okay, let's get the water heater going. You know, this is kind of weird because I only like use the water heater to like heat up like tea, but this is gonna be like mud tea, so it's gonna be very interesting. The day you become louder is the day you've surpassed Jeannie's stream. Oh my gosh. Well, Jeannie has a very lovely voice that takes the form of many different volumes and pitches and tones, so hopefully you got some good snackos. Ooh, what did you eat, Hoseok? That was really fast. When she plays horror games, our ears basically go blind, lol. Oh man, yes, I could probably see that going happening. Jeannie's one of those people who like doesn't like horror, but she's curious to know what happens, so she has to watch it kind of person. By the way, let me check on the fries. Ooh. The fries are turning out pretty good, guys. Look, they're getting nice and golden. Maybe a little longer. Okay, and then the water is just trying to boil. I had some leftovers from yesterday, but I made some chicken nuggets and fruit punch. Ooh, that sounds really good. Chicken nuggets with fruit punch. Just a notice, I wrote to you on Insta. It's only a text, nothing creepy, and only a few tips to help you against the lags. I swear on my reputation in Jeannie's Discord. Aw, thank you, Benji. I really appreciate all of... I've actually gotten messages for, like, how to fix things and stuff, so I really appreciate those things. Actually, let me check it right now, because I also want to check Twitter to see the plushie. So... Oh! My phone! No. Okay, let's see if all my devices synced well. So let me first, I don't have Instagram on this one, but I might have to read that one later, but let me try going to Twitter. Oh shoot, I have to log in. You know, and then I created Twitter on my, like, on the MacBook, which has those, like, complex, super long passwords where it's, like, this long. So then it's really hard to grab. Anyhow, I will check both of those as soon as I get my IT stuff fixed. I'm just trying to be extra careful today because in case OBS crashes. And also, I think I might do that on Tuesday or Thursday because on Tuesday, I was supposed to have a workout stream because I've been like not as active. So I will try to get a workout on Tuesday evening stream. And on Thursday, it was kind of DIY stuff. So the DIY on Thursday, I was going to make like emotes and connect my iPad so that I can like draw the emotes and then get those done. And maybe like if I have time, do the beginning soon screen or something like that. So at that time, I can look at the plushie doll and then show it to everyone too. Okay, so the water seems like it's almost boiling. And so, meanwhile, let's take out the seeds and see what they look like. Whoa! Oh, that's so cool. They come in little cards of all these little different plants. So I think we'll just be planting these. I also have workout stream. I also have workout stream on list. Jeannie also has a workout stream on list. Oh, nice. Her workout streams were very, very productive. Good to have workouts. Okay. I think this is good. I don't think we want it like boiling hot because it might kill the soil. So let's try this. I'm going to do it in front of the camera. Hopefully it doesn't steam up and fog up the camera. We'll see. Is it working? You know, I realized I should have measured out how much water. It's growing. Do you guys see it? It's growing taller. Oh shoot, I shouldn't have just poured the whole thing on here, by the way, I realized, because I think I'm supposed to pour a specified amount of hot water. Where'd the English book go? Oh. Heat 2 to 3 quarts of water. Pour half a cup of hot water directly on the soil disc to soften it. Oh, okay. Oh, well, what do you know? It actually, like, absorbed all the water. Can I show you? See? It absorbed all the water. That's so cool. Okay, well, let me use a measuring cup for this next one. Half a cup. I think that's about how much I ended up pouring, surprisingly. Okay, let me put it here so that you guys can see it rise. It looks like a chocolate mud pie, and it actually smells kind of earthy and nice. Mud tea. Would you like some mud tea? Oh, actually, I need to pour a little more water on that one. Okay, there's half a cup for there, and then half a cup for this one. And then let those expand. Check on the fries. Fries are definitely done. Is it weird to be showing you fries while I'm showing you mud? Okay, I'm gonna pour these fries into a bowl. I need a bowl. This is too small. Ooh, they sound crispy. Okay, so the plants, these guys have expanded. I feel like it needs a little more though, because like this one is so much taller. Maybe a little more. That was a lot more. Maybe you need a little more too. Okay. How are they looking? Both makes me hungry, even though I just ate before streams. MZ103, do you eat soil? Any gaming streams planned for the future? I do want to try games. Like, oh, if you guys don't mind that I'm poor at games. I don't know if you ever saw me play Mario Party with Genie, but like I can't make Yoshi even go straight to go through a little thing. But anyways, if that's okay, then I would definitely want to try playing because I think there's a lot of fun games. Man, those dirt discs got swole. Poor games, best content. Oh, really? Okay. We'll have a lot of subscribers as soon as it's possible. Oh, that's so sweet. It kind of looks like huge brownies, though. Oh, you know, they actually do kind of look like huge brownies, right? Okay, so these brownies are going to get divided into 3 for each one. So, follow the English one. Place. Okay, so we've done that part. Add small amounts of water into the bowl around the disc, not on the disc itself. Well, I thought it said pour half a cup of water directly on the soil disc to soften it. Oh, until the disc has expanded to 6 to 8 times its original size. Do not touch the disc while you are adding water. Okay, that would be a good idea. Don't touch the disc while you're adding boiling water to it. That's very great point. Once all the water is in, gently check the disc for any hard, unexpanded pieces. If you find any, carefully break them up until they're no longer hard.
Have you had your wisdom teeth removed? I need to set an appointment for sometime next week and I'm scared.
Oh my god, Teal Story, I'm so sorry to hear, but I'm in the same boat as you where I have not gotten my wisdom teeth removed before. Jeannie has. You should ask her about like how many or what the process is like because she got all 4 of them removed. But actually, like I remember when she got hers removed, it wasn't as bad as it looks. Like the shot, they say it hurts, but I recently got like a filling and the shot actually doesn't hurt because they take the shot and then like they start like shaking your cheeks like so that you can't feel it, and I didn't even feel the anesthesia shot go in, so it really wasn't that bad. And once the anesthesia in, you don't feel anything. The only bad thing is afterwards, like you can't talk. So I basically, after I got it done, my tongue was numb and I had to go to like FedEx to return something, and then it was around Thanksgiving, so the guy was like, how's your Thanksgiving going? Because, you know, the person was friendly. I was like, please don't talk to me right now. But I had my face mask on, so I was like, Thanksgiving is going great. How you Thanksgiving? That's how you're going to sound. So just don't plan a date on that day. But other than that, Teal Story, it won't be as bad as you think. So, back to plantain. Let's get out I'm going to get out utensils. Oh man, I just tossed like disposable utensils this morning. Why did I do that? Oh, well here's some. So let's just take a fork and eat this mud pie. Oh, this is actually pretty dry still. You know, my worst fear is like finding a bug in these things, but it was dry, so I don't think that would happen. But it's pretty dry actually. Still need some more water. She's cooking dirt, or am I tripping? Yes, we are definitely cooking mud pies today. It's part of the traditional Peruvian cuisine. Okay, so I think they're kind of expanded. This one is doing okay. And I'm gonna just place them into here, I believe. Okay, so once the water is in, gently check the disc for any, carefully break them up. It should take 5 to 10 minutes for the disc to fully expand. Once the disc is fully expanded and the water absorbed, mix the soil thoroughly, then wait for it to cool down before moving to the next step. Oh, that makes sense, because we don't want the seeds to get cooked, right? Oh, that's a good tip, Kevin McLean. Say you're scared of needles, or maybe no, actually, let's not tell about horror stories. It'll go fine, Teal Story. It will go fine. You know, maybe if you take a doll with you, you won't even need to tell them you're scared of needles, because they'll just know, and so you don't even need to tell them I'm scared of needles. Just take a doll with you, like this goat doll, and then they'll give you the gentlest person that can help you there. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna use my hand to break this apart a little. Oh, it's actually really warm. Oh. That part is very dry. Okay, we're doing okay on time, I think. These guys are steaming. Okay, break them apart. Oh, okay. I would recommend larger bowls than I'm using if you guys use this kit. Oh, it's really hot. So you break them apart, and then you let them, and then you let them, oh, there's the fries, the second batch of fries. That one everywhere. Maybe don't plant inside your house. That's also a great idea. But it said it's a kitchen plant, so I think you're supposed to be working on this inside the kitchen. I think Dennis is having a heart attack right now, watching all this, but I will clean all this, I swear, after the stream, I promise. Hopefully, maybe he's not watching for a little bit of time. This would be a good time not to watch. But everyone else still has to watch. Please watch. This is relaxing. This is soil. Okay, so I'm just gonna split this. Okay, it's important to remove any excess water in the soil to prevent the growth of mold. Put potting the soil. Gently crumble the cold, slightly moist soil into one of the included planting pots until it is almost full. Keep the leftover soil for use for the 2 other plants. Okay, let's move on to that part. I think it's cool enough. So let's put some in this one. Some in here, because I think it's not so hot that it will actually melt the plastic or anything, because I'm touching it with my hand. So I think it'll be okay if I just cool it in here. This actually smells pretty good. Fill it almost all the way to the top, they said. Okay, good. For this last portion of the disc, I'm just gonna pour a little more water. Let it absorb. Meanwhile, fill up these. You hear a double? Careful not to burn yourself. Oh, thank you. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna also time myself so that we have enough time to eat. So I'm gonna just put in the soils and then potentially cook the food. Or plant it real quick. We'll see how it goes. But I think we're actually making okay time. Because 1 hour to finish up the food and eat it seems like plenty, so. Right, I'm measuring everything good? Yeah, I hope so. Okay. Breaking up the soil so that it's nice and floofy by the time the plants get here and they're like, ah, this is high quality bedding for me to plant my roots and grow into healthy herb. That's what we want. Okay. Okay, let's see. Did you get expanded yet? Okay, good. Okay, so we're just gonna break this apart, put you guys in here, and then start planting little seedlings. Has this ever been done on stream where people plant stuff? I think this might be really, really random. Yes? Hasn't someone done this before? Okay, so I think those soils are not super necessary, so let me just plant these real quick. Okay, sowing the seeds. Carefully remove the recommended number of pre-soaked seeds for your plant and place them evenly across the soil. Too many seeds will interfere with germination, so don't put in more than recommended. Cover the seeds with the soil you set aside, making sure to follow the instructions about the recommended depth. Gently smooth even out the top layer of soil, but don't compact it, okay? Store any leftover seeds. Be patient. Although each herb description provides an average germination time, it may take longer than expected. Okay, so we'll start off with the first one on top. Sage. That's such a pretty name. I want to name my daughter Sage, maybe. So sage has a savory flavor that is especially popular for use with meats and poultry dishes in Mediterranean cooking. Oh, yeah, you'll be the surprised what people do on stream. Yeah, they do. Some people really enjoy chill gardening stuff. Oh, there's a whole YouTube channel dedicated to a lot of it, of course. Sage? Sag? No. It's not sage. This one is sage. It's a happy sage. It's not a sage sage. It says it takes 75 days to grow. Days to germinate, 15 to... Amount of seeds to sow, 7 to 10. Okay, so let's do sage first. 7 to 10 seeds. People do everything on stream. 75-day stream? Oh my god, wow. Then we could slow motion. Oh man, the seeds are so tiny in here. I didn't know the seeds would look like this. That's a, oh! Okay, well, a couple seeds down. We might have some sage growing out of our kitchen. Okay, so they want, they said German 7 to 10. So I have to count these little things. Okay, so you'll be sage. Let's put up a sign so that we don't forget who's who. Come on. Okay, so Sage, come on. You need your name. Oh, you can put the name or the date on when it was sowed. Okay, so this will be sage. Perfect. 7 to 10, so 1, 2. Place them evenly across the soil. Okay, so gotta place them evenly across the soil. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh man, I just planted seeds. That's so fun. Okay, put the rest of you back in here. And now I put a little bit of the soil on top to cover them. And the first one is done. That's so cute. I can't really see them, but grow, little guys. Become very yummy sage. Depth. Oh shoot. 1/4 of an inch. So that's perfect because I didn't bury them too deep. So 1/4 of an inch. That's sage. Okay, who's next? Thyme. We have thyme here. Okay, so thyme needs to be 1/4 of an inch deep, and this also is, this also will be 10 to 20 days. Oh, so that's how long it'll take. 10 to 20 days to germinate. So thyme, you're right here. Let's clear out a little bit of a pathway for you. 7 to 10 of you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know how in the world I'm supposed to get 7 to 8 of these because do you see how tiny they are? They're ridiculously tiny. I don't know how I'm supposed to plant 7 to 8 of these. I'm just gonna, I have no idea. Is it being serious? Are seeds this tiny? How am I supposed to get 7 to 8 of these? Okay, you know what? We're just gonna sprinkle them on like salt and just hope that they germinate. Okay, that was thyme. Oh, we need to let it snow dirt a little so that they're 1/4 of an inch deep. Okay, good. That's thyme. And then let me check on the fries real quick. Second batch starting to go good. Okay, we're gonna speed this up. Chives. Nope, we need mustard. The southern giant mustard plant. That's what that looks like. I don't know where I would use this. Served raw. The young leaves are tasty in salads. They're also delicious, lightly stir-fried. Oh, okay. We're learning about plants here today. This one is 3 to 4, and it takes 5 to 10 days to germinate. Whoa, so this one we'll be able to see the quickest, and we only need 3 to 4 of these. Okay, so mustard. Let's put 4 of you guys evenly. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can't believe these little tiny beads though are gonna become plants. That's just mind-boggling for me. Can you guys believe it? I mean, you guys see how small it is, right? It's the size of a ballpoint pen. No time or reason in this chat. Oh my goodness. You need to time. Wow, who knew that there'd be so many garden punsters in here? Garden punsters. Okay, so first rack of garden plants done. Ta-da! And I'm gonna go put them over by the windowsill so that they can get sunlight, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, next is dill. We're gonna do these faster. Dill, oregano. Okay. Dill, oregano, and chives. Okay, let's get this done. Okay, so chives, they say 7 to 8, or 8 to 10. Okay, we know how this works. We open it. We find 8 of these guys. Oh, the shape of these are kind of funky looking. They look like black sesame seeds. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, maybe a little more is fine. Okay, cover you guys. Good night. Grow well. Become yummy little herbs for us to cook with. Okay, oregano. Oregano is for Italian, 7 to 10. Italian. I didn't know oregano looks so pretty. It becomes like a purple flower. I put the dill seed in the wrong one? Oh, no. That was definitely chives. This one now I'm working on is oregano. 7 to 10. This, again, this is the tiniest seed ever. I don't even know how they make sure that they put it in here. I'm just gonna do it that way. Just because it's so tiny, I can't sew them individually. It's pretty much impossible. Okay, dill. This is dill, right? Are you dill? Where's the basil? Oh, we have basil coming. Basil is gonna be in these guys. Dill, you need 7 to 10. Okay, dill is finally a reasonably sized one. They look like little tiny sunflower seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's good. Let's grab the other soil. If planting is not the strangest thing people do on stream, I wonder what is. Hi, Jeannie. Ah, Jeannie is here. Hi. Hello, Jeannie. We're planting garden herbs, and I'm hoping that they will survive. Okay, last ones, and then we're gonna finish up the food and then try them. Hello? We planting weeds out here. No! That is definitely not what we are planting. Oh. Okay. We need to break it up, make it soft, be floofy. Be floofy. Okay, so this is what you guys were waiting for, the most popular ones. Cilantro, basil, and parsley. So this is the popular kids bench here. So what are you? Parsley. Parsley, let's go first. Parsley. You know, parsley is one of those where it's like so 7 to 10 on this one. They are trolls for cilantro. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is good because it said 7 to 10. Okay, that's good enough. And then what are you? Cilantro, okay. Cilantro over here. Okay, 1, 2. I didn't know cilantro leaves look like this. They look like small little, I don't know. Oh shoot, how many was I supposed to sew? 7 to 10. I think that's 7 to 10. And then the last one is basil, sweet basil. Oh shoot. We need 7 to 10 of those. I think this is 7 to 10. Okay, just sprinkle them on. Sprinkle on some dirt on top of them. Good night, guys. Please grow well. And we're done. Now, I will let you guys know the progress on these guys weekly. And hopefully they will grow to healthy herbs that we can cook with. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna keep these bags just because they say how long it'll take for some of these to grow. So I think it'd be good. That way I know if they died or not. So we'll put them back in here. And then we'll clear this up real quick to finish up the lomo saltado. Okay. Goodbye, guys. Go on the windowsill. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please come on. Okay, great. We're done. Let's just clean this up real quick. Bubble wrap crew. Ah! You're telling Jeannie what bubble wrap discs track when? I'll have to learn how to wrap first. Oh man, okay. Yeah, this group became very, very gangster all of a sudden. Or not all of a sudden, but yeah, went from Pon Pon Paladins to Bubblies, then to Bubble Wrap. Okay. Yay! Rap bubble? I mean, rap battle? Oh my gosh, I want to hear that. Okay. Almost done. Okay. Oh, get rid of those. Get some paper towels. Okay. I'm never planting in the kitchen again. This is like so messy. Oh my god. But got almost all the dirt. But this is not the first time actually I've planted things in the kitchen, so I am determined that it will eventually become very clean. So don't worry, Dennis. He's probably not like having a heart attack inside right now, but don't worry, it's gonna be clean. I think. Okay. Go. Okay, so now let's cook up the steak. Bring you guys over here and not have anyone fall. Okay, here goes the flight. And no one will fall. No one will fall, please. Okay. Computer, you need to be a little closer. Mic. Also, okay. So now, oops. Is this a good angle? Let's see. Nope. Oh, by the way, you can see the side of the fridge. This is something Jeannie drew when she was over at our apartment. Isn't this so cute? Love each other and cuddles. So I never erased it because it was way too cute. So, don't know what's the best way to show you all this. Maybe that. When I do so, I probably need to secure the camera, which is a great idea. So, do that. It's very secure right now. Good. And you can see. So lovely. Okay, get out the wok. The wok. And we're gonna cook. We're gonna cook the meat that we marinated. Where'd you go? Oh, it's in the fridge, right. And all the veggies as well. Okay, so the instructions say, oh man. The instructions say, add oil on very high heat, cook half of the meat, brown on one side, flip over and cook for an additional 2 minutes. Remove meat and, oh yeah, they said that for this you want to cook the meat in small batches because you want them to be very like crispy and not like making juices. Okay, so we can do that. Try not to overwalk yourself. Walk, don't run. Whoa, you guys are all such punsters. Okay, so let's put in the meat. Yeah, this is a tiny wok, but it makes it so cute. Okay, circle in that, and let's cook half the meat. Strong the lag is. Oh no, the lag is still going. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the lag. Okay. Move that apart. Okay. I'm mastering the Zawardo. Is that like the fire thing? Zawardo! Okay, this is exactly what they told us not to do, which is get the juices from the steak, but that's what's happening. I think what I might need to do is, that's okay. You know what? That's okay. Let's cook the next batch of meat. This is why they probably said don't put in the sauce till the very end, huh? Because they don't want it to be like juicy. They want it to be fried. But I didn't listen, did I now? Why did I not listen? Well, at least the meat will be a lot more marinated. Oh no, it's still lagging a lot. I'm sorry. Okay, well, let's see. A bit, yes, Buckle Gamer. I'm sorry. I'm enjoying the ASMR sizzle. Oh, thank you, Silly Pop. I think I really need to drain some of this though. There's way too much soup. Okay, that's the second batch. And then the third and final batch. Let me drain this actually. Okay. Put in more oil. Open up, oil. Okay, wait. Please. Let's cooperate. New oil. And then last batch chicken. Now I'm hungry. Sizzle, sizzle. Oh no, the paper towel was not for added fiber. It was to absorb the oil, but yes, I don't know if it's the most sanitary thing to do. Almost done. that cook. And then we just sizzle in the tomato and the onion and the fries, and then our lomo saltado will be done. And then I just need to sprinkle it on top with some cilantro, and it will be ready to eat. Okay, well, I think it's almost done. Ooh, and then this is a magnet from Switzerland that my parents got for us. And actually, no, I got it when I went to Switzerland with my parents for Dennis. That's what it is. The bottle opener. And then this is like a magnet that my parents got for us when they went to Singapore and went to this like garden like place. And it has like little flowers embedded into it with gold. It's really pretty. And they got one for me and one for Dennis. And so it spells ID. Okay, great. Now I think we can saute the vegetables. So I'm going to take the meat out, saute the vegetables. Or not saute, grill the vegetables. Let's just grill it in this sauce. That totally works. Ooh, the onion smells good. Can you guys see? Oh, maybe I should keep it tilted down a little. There. Oh my god, the frame skipped. Oh no. What? Now I'm hungry again. FBI, open up. Whoa, how did we come to this conversation? Why? Who is getting arrested? Did someone do something sketchy? Okay, onion is a grilling. And in the meantime, I will prepare the cilantro to add in. Grab that other bushel of cilantro. Fresh cilantro for the toppings. Wash them. Okay, cilantro is ready. And now, ooh, the onions are almost ready. Perfect, because it's almost eating time. salt. If we could find the salt. Oh, here we go. That's where you were. That's where you were sitting. I think the onions are all grilled, so we could probably add in the tomatoes. Okay. So it says tomato, after you add the tomato, you only do it for a very little bit because the tomato should retain its shape. Oh! The tomato should not retain its sticker. Sticker, take off. There should be one more with a sticker. Oh, there we go. I'm giving me a deja vu. We've definitely retained the sticker once in Jeannie's kitchen as well. No more stickers, right? Okay, good. Let's add the meat. And then we're almost done. We just need to grill this once and then add a little bit more of that sauce. And then we just plate it. And then we'll be able to eat it. It actually looks pretty legit. Okay, let me just let that cook. My mom always told me to eat the stickers, says cadavers. The final piece of the food puzzle. Okay, so let me get plates. And let's prepare some rice on it. Sorry, you're not dropping. I'm just grabbing some rice in here. Ta-da. The rice, you're right in front of the rice cooker, that's why. You see steam. Okay, you're not falling. Okay, and now I'm just gonna, ta-da! There's the rice. Give one to Dennis too, so. Okay, let me just whoosh this around once. Oh, nice, this looks good. This looks good. I think it's pretty much done. Okay. I'm gonna do mine in this one. And I think we're actually ready to plate it. This seems done. So what you're supposed to do now is toss in the fries. So half of our fries are in this batch, right here. Toss it in. And, whoop, where did I put you? Ugh. And the other half of the fries are right here, so toss that in too. They look crunchy. And then let's just mix this up. Okay, great. And plate them. Can you see the plate? Oops. Great. So let me just plate this one first. Get some of the meat and the tomatoes and the fries. Some extra fries. Perfect. And then garnish with some cilantro. Yay! This one is for Dennis. Ta-da! And then let me grab some from myself as well. Color. Ta-da. There's some cilantro. Yay. Oops, that's a mountain load of cilantro. Okay, and we're done. Yay, so now we're gonna try it. Okay, so how do I give this to you? That's making me hungry. Yay! I'm so glad it is. Caught that. Okay, so back to where we started, guys. Lower you to make this more secure. Oh man, can't wait till the camera lens comes because doing it with this iPhone is a lot harder than I had imagined for some reason. Okay. Hot. Okay, so let me give Dennis his dish. Taste it, so I'm kind of a little worried, I will say, but let us know how it tastes. Okay, and let me turn around my computer so that we can get your guys' ratings too, because that is very, very important. Shut the door. Does that mean that it tastes so good that he wants to eat it in privacy? Or does that mean he's not eating it? I don't know. Let's see. Oh man. Wonderful Christmas tree. Ah, thank you! That is our Christmas tree. And yeah, so this is the dish. Ta-da! Where's the green sauce? Oh my god, thank you for reminding me. That was the missing piece.
Here's the green sauce we made. And let's try sprinkling it on. Turn the mic. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Did you give him the sauce? No, I totally forgot. Let me give him some sauce. You want me to sprinkle it on or? Ooh. Well, he's a simple man. He just said, it's good. It's good. Well, let me sprinkle on the sauce. The lamb sauce, yeah. Let me show you the sauce sprinkling action. Woo! Does look a lot yummier with the sauce, doesn't it? It kind of looks like poutine for those of you who are joining from Canada. Yay! Imaginary friend hungry. Irene lives with a ghost. I know, right? This ghost is so... Okay, I'm gonna tilt this down so that you guys can see the food as well. Maybe further away. Okay, well, now you see the food, but you can't see me. Okay, let me lock this in. And then I'm locking in with like 2 giant candles so that it is so secure. Nothing can happen to it. Oh, no more food. Okay, there's the food. There is me. Maybe I can just eat like this. Okay, am I holding back on eating the food? Because I'm not sure what it'll taste like. Wait, let's see. Oh, you know, I kind of need, I need the, where'd it go? I need a placemat, that's what I need. That's what we were missing. Oh, Instagram photo. Oh my God, thank you for reminding me. Except, what do I take the Instagram photo with? My phone, which is streaming right now. Man, this is like, that's the hard part. You can't use your phone, but I can use my iPad, right? Why am I complaining? I shouldn't be complaining. Okay, so I've never taken a picture with my iPad though. Let's see if it works. Let's see how this works. Okay. So, oh, whoa, okay. Oh, so iPads can take pictures too. What do you know? This just kind of looks like a blob right now a little bit, but that's okay. Wait. Let me, I mean, the llama needs to be here, right? To complete the look of this, alpaca one. Oh, and Jeannie, I don't know if Jeannie's still here, but I was wearing a scarf today to be Peruvian Inca themed. So I'm like dripping sweat right now, but let me just have all this for the sake of memory. Taking this photo. Oop. Wah! Go almost died. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna assume that I can later capture this photo up here for now, because this angle for the this isn't working, but so I'll just do this. Oh, llama, you need to look that way too. The Incan llama with the green sauce. Check up. Okay, let's just say that was a photo. Oh man, okay. I'm really hot. Okay.
Now let's not delay what this tastes like. Looks yummy, even though the quality is pretty bad. Oh no, really? Okay. Should I try it? I will try it. Kind of scared. Because yeah, I guess the quality, I didn't follow every instruction, like in terms of like making sure the meat was browned and stuff. It's actually not bad. But I must say, I've never tried a lomo saltado before. So I don't know if it's supposed to taste like this. Oh, camera, video quality. Oh, I get it. Oh, I got it. Thank you for clarifying. Yeah, I've never tried it before, so I'm probably not the best person to judge. But actually, I think this tastes pretty good. The meat is tender. It tastes really good with fries. You know how when you eat like steak and fries? This is pretty good. Hello? Dennis is probably using up all the internet. I hope not. I don't think he is. What drains the most internet? Like, if he watches Netflix or something? Oh, Matrice, you want a taste? Here, why don't I give you a bite? Each bite needs to have a little bit of everything. Oops. Clearly can't. Here you go. Take a bite. Nom. The green sauce is actually pretty good too. Tin foil night. Thank you for following. How spicy is it? Like 0 spicy. I should have used all the jalapeno. I really wish I had made it spicier. We're like out of water, so. When streaming, it's all about your upload bandwidth. Oh, that's a great point. Eat up your upload while streaming Netflix will eat up your download. Oh, okay. So what would eat up your upload? I mean, I guess if Dennis is uploading a huge something to the internet, but he's not doing that. Oh, he's streaming to you guys. Streaming to you guys uses upload. Num 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 num. Oh, I wish I could be eating here with somebody. Actually, I am. I'm eating here with you guys. Another bite. Num. Nice plate. What is it? Oh, thank you. This one also Mama Lee got for us. It's Fratel Cusp. Made in Italy. So not Peruvian, but fits with the colorful theme. I'm eating, yay! Nom nom nom. You could have Dennis eat with you. I know, but he's separating with that door over there. I'm so hungry right now. Oh no, you should eat too. Wow, this is actually really good. It tastes very authentic. I mean, it's really weird that I'm saying all this because I've never tried lomo saltado before. I don't know if it's the cilantro or the green sauce or something, but it tastes really good. It doesn't taste like your, normal everyday food that you whip up. It tastes like I'm at a Inkawasi restaurant. Yes, Mama Lee is definitely an MVP. Seriously. All these pretty little stuff. Even the wok. The wok is from Mama Lee as well. Ooh. Oh, I was gonna do a trick, but... Ooh, actually, I had to prop up the goat. I have a little snowball here because we have like snowballs underneath the tree. You want to see? I'll bring you more and maybe I'll try to juggle with them. Whoops, that's very tilted. Okay. Let's see if I know how to juggle. Oh, no. Wait. Okay, you just do that. Except with 3. Snowball juggling. Okay, so now. Nope. Okay, nope, that's not working. I didn't know juggling was so hard. Oh man. Who here can juggle? Yeah, who can juggle? You can juggle, Solo Witch? Wow. It's really hard. I didn't know juggling was so hard. Oh. But then, how do clowns do it with like 5 or 6 or 10 balls? Like, I don't understand. I can't even do it with 2. Nice try. Better than me. Oh, thank you, MZU1003. I can juggle a little bit. Oh, wow. There's a lot of people who can juggle. Practice makes perfect. That's true. Or, maybe I'll try the thing where... where those like dancers, they like throw out the ball and then they do a twirl and then they catch it and then like ta-da. Okay, so let's try. It almost landed in my lomo saltado. That was not good. Okay, one more time. Except don't make it land in the food, okay? Push the food away. Last trick before I say goodbye, because I know you guys have been sitting through a lot of lag, which I really appreciate. Hopefully I catch this to end the stream on a positive note. Okay. Oh, I can just call you MZ. Thank you. Well, oh no, not in the food. Yes. Well, I didn't fully catch that. But anyways, thank you so much. I'm going to end the stream a little early because I know there's been a lot of lag. And I'm really, really grateful that you guys still stuck around even with the lag. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties, but the camera lens is on its way, and I think that hopefully will fix everything. I think it's the shooting with the iPhone camera that is causing some of the issue. But thank you so much for joining me today. I will fix the camera, keep you guys posted, and hopefully be streaming Tuesday evening per schedule. But the lens is getting here on Tuesday, so I'm gonna hope that everything gets here by then. Well, anyways, hope you guys have a great day. Oh, thank you, Meowing. And I will see you guys on Genie's stream.